Hi, I'm Luke Parikh.
And I'm Kate Matheson.
Kate, it's hard to believe that this semester's almost over.
I know what you mean. Exams, here we come.
Before that, let's take a look back at some of the stories we covered. And Kate, you started us off with the no phone policy.
I am Kate Matheson with WCAT, and today I'm here with Ms. Carvis. So, Ms. Carvis just established a new middle school rule called the no phone policy rule. So, Ms. Carvis, how do you think this will affect the middle school?
Well, you're allowed to have your cell phones here. They just have to be in your lockers. Our goal is that people can focus more on learning and more on hanging out with one another in the locker commons and less time looking at their phones.
I'm glad there weren't any phones to distract me in class, especially during standardized testing.
Speaking of, let's see how some of the other students felt with the story you brought us on the ERBs.
I'm Luke Parikh from WCAT, and today I'm going to be asking some students about how the ERBs have gone in the middle school. So what was the hardest subject for you in the ERBs?
Math.
So how did you feel before, during, and after the ERBs?
During the testing, during the full week, I thought it would have been easier, but it was actually harder than I expected. And after the test, I felt happy that I didn't have to do that for the rest of the day. I could just get back to my normal schedule, and I'd get more instructions for stuff.
Thank you so much, Phillips. This is Luke Parikh from WCAT signing off.
I'm sure glad those are over.
Me too. Hey, Kate,
Yeah?
did you have any trouble with your computer?
I know a lot of people who did.
Well, let's look back at what Nathan told us on the interview about our hardworking IT service.
I'm Nathan with WCAT, and today I'm with Mr. Shaver. Today we are here to learn a little bit more about the IT department. Mr. Shaver, what is the most common problem you get every day?
Well, I'm glad you asked. Actually, it's fairly common. About 2 to 3 times a day, we get students coming to the Knowledge Bar who report that there's been some damage to their computers, such as this one here. So I wanted to share with you guys that it's important for you to note that it's really important for you to hold your computer by the bottom of the base and not by picking it up simply with just your hand here, because that's going to cause 2 problems. It's going to cause the damage that you're seeing here, which is a pressure crack to the LCD, and it's also going to damage the hinge, which is going to prevent the display from staying upright as it's supposed to.
Thank you, Nathan, for sharing us that story.
Now let's take a look back at some band members' first performances.
Hi, I'm Lucas Mapani, and today I'm going to interview 3 6th graders about their first band concert. I'm with Jackson Cropper, who plays the percussion. I am with Arthur Guo, who plays the saxophone, and Akul Rana, who plays the oboe. So first, how did you guys think your first concert went?
I think it was good.
Okay. What about you, Arthur?
Well, before the concert, I was actually a little nervous, but I think everyone actually did a pretty good job.
Okay. And you, Jackson?
I felt really good about it, especially saying this is my first year, and I got to play with the intermediate players.
Thank you, Lucas.
Up next, FIFA served us with an interview about Chef Eric.
I'm FIFA with WCAT, and today I'm here to interview Chef Eric. How long does it take to make food for one day?
It takes us a whole day, so we're always one day ahead of what we need to do. So it takes us a whole day.
How do you cook the food?
How do we cook the food? With lots of love.
What's the hardest meal to cook here?
Chicken wings.
And how long have you been here with Flick?
I'm going on my 6th year.
Who knew it took so long to cook our food?
And finally, Julia Powers and Emma Turton brought us some 8th graders' thoughts on the Nantahala retreat.
I'm Julia Powers. And I'm Emma Turton with WCAT. 2 weeks ago, we went on our 8th grade retreat to Nantahala. We did activities like mountaintop ziplining or a high ropes course, whitewater rafting, wilderness survival, storytelling, and more. We interviewed students about the trip, and here's what they had to say. What was your favorite moment or activity from this 8th grade retreat?
I really liked ziplining because I like the heights and the views, and I liked to go fast.
I liked whitewater rafting because we could bond with our team and try and surf off rocks and stuff.
Is there any advice you can give to the current 7th graders to make their experience any better?
Just like follow the packing list because it was really cold. Yeah, I would definitely follow the packing list and just make it the best experience possible.
I know I can't wait till our 8th grade retreat.
Me neither. If you'd like to see the full-length interview of that or any other stories mentioned, or stories we didn't have time to show you, check them out on our YouTube channel.
Also, if you want to watch any of the middle school games we broadcasted, you can watch them on NFHS Network. Kate, looking back, I realized what a great semester this was.
Especially as it was our first one in the middle school.
I'm looking forward to a great second semester.
Me too. From WCAT, I'm Kate Matheson.
And I'm Luke Parikh, wishing you a happy holidays.